Good evening. So why is it that between myself and Dina Magrum, we're the only ones that are non-doctors up here speaking? I'm just saying. So, it's all good. I guess I gotta be that guy. So, my name is Carl Holmes. I started here in '89, finished in '95. Don't do the math. Civil engineering. I am hyped to be here. Do you hear me? I am hyped to be here. I do have a script because I could go all night. I won't. I'll stick to my script. Bessa was a lot for me. When I started out, I was probably the late bloomer that thought I was too good for Bessa. Thought, you know, I know what I'm doing. I'm from LA. I got this figured out. Go to a couple Bessa meetings. Yeah, okay, I'm cool. Yeah. I'll be at the next one. Then you get hit with a few, get slapped by a few professors in a few midterms, and you get hit with reality, and you figure, oh, okay, maybe it's a little bit more than just going to an MEP workshop. Maybe I need to have some people that I can talk to. Maybe some people that I can communicate with, because it just wasn't really there in our classes if you didn't utilize the resources. So, Dr. Lorraine Fleming, I feel you. I feel you. Even though we had Bessa, it was still hard. It was still hard. Bessa was a place to go to. It was a place to go to before a big test. It was a place to go to after a big test. Remember, Bessa was a place to go to complete an assignment. And it took, what, 6 speakers before we got to the couch? I was on that couch. I didn't think I needed that couch. After a while, it just took one time. After the first time, it was easier the next time. There were several overnighters on that couch. Where is that couch? Seriously, where is that couch? I'd probably run away from that couch if I saw it. But back then, it was a sweet couch. Bessa was a place to go to speak freely. Because in class or in other parts of the campus, you just couldn't do it. You just couldn't do it. Or maybe if you did, a professor might hear you. Sorry, professors that are here tonight. But that's just the way it was. And so that was a place that allowed us to talk to each other, help each other out. We didn't know what we were doing half the time, but we were helping each other out just by talking about what's going on. 101 Naval Architecture Building. So recently I took a stroll around campus after going to it was either a football game or a basketball game, which I didn't go to. I didn't go to games when I was going to school here. Now I'm going, but I did not go. I may have gone to one game with Miller, one game per year, and this was after halftime, so you can get in for free. So now I'm going, but anyway, I took a stroll around campus, and I couldn't find Naval Architecture Building. I couldn't find 101 Naval Architecture. And I felt a bit lost. This is my campus. Where is 101 Naval Architecture? Where is that couch? BESA was a platform for me to develop leadership skills. Yes, BESA, we are celebrating 50 years. I was also part of NSBE, thanks to Ms. Kimberly Freeman, who kept whispering in my ear, you need to be part of NSBE, you need to do this with NSBE. Okay, well, I did. And thank you, Kimberly, because that's been a testament to that I even carry today in my career. But I took a step in after going to my first NSBE regional conference, and I thought, you know what? This was at UC Davis, and I thought, and my wife is an alumnus of UC Davis, and Gary Esme, you are chancellor of UC Davis. By the way, I never knew anyone in college who went by their middle initial in the name. I'm sorry, Gary Esme, I just had to do it, but I was impressed with that. When I read in a California alumni magazine that Dr. Gary Esme is going to be chancellor of UC Davis, I thought, Gary Esme. I had to say it. It's not on the script. So there was a conference at UC Davis, and I got excited because I thought, you know what? We are BESA. We can actually host a conference. We don't have to just go to everybody else's campus to experience the conference. We could do it right here. And I worked with Kevin Jones. We put together a video and presented at a conference in Arizona. And it was similar to a setup where, you know, the Olympic Games, you have to turn in a proposal and you have to present on why you think you are the city for the Olympic Games. Well, I had to present on why I thought UC Berkeley was the place for the next fall 1991 conference. And they believed it. They believed it. So then I had to go back and say, okay, y'all, we're going to have to put this on. And with 12 others on the committee, we planned it. It took about 7 months, and we did the doggone thing. We hosted, we actually beat the attendance records, 400 plus, right here. We had people that were staying in Emeryville at the Holiday Inn. I don't know what it's called now, it's a different hotel. But anyway, we had, I also worked at the RSF as a referee, so I was able to get access to vans, and we had walkie-talkies, and we were doing it. Mind you, we were students at UC Berkeley, but we were actually hosting the conference, negotiating with hotels and restaurants to actually make something happen and let people, you know, hear themselves and convene and network. I then became Northern Vice Chair with Region 6, NSBE. Mind you, I was able to do that because BESA was the bomb. I didn't have to be an officer with BESA. We had Rhea, we had Miller, we had others that were presidents. I didn't have to do it. I could just show others in Region 6, others in the nation, what BESA was doing right here. BESA was a place that I could go to and have mentors, people to look up to, like Lawrence Hastings, Reggie DeRoche, Carlton A.C. Young, Dina Williams, or Mangrum, Kimberly Freeman, John Davis. BESA was a place I could witness my peers and other engineering majors excel to new heights, such as Miller, Eric Van Allen, Elmer Whitehead from Fremont High, Troy Jones, Kirk Trammell. BESA was a place where I could work closely with my peers on group projects, Rhea Delamore, Renisha Manuel, Dana Perry. BESA was a place that I hope I could be part of a pathway for those that are coming after. DeWanna Perry, Kev Nix, David Noguera. Currently, right now, I am Assistant General Manager at Bay Area Rapid Transit, BART. But you know what? Vesta still comes to mind. When I look around the conference table day to day, and I say to myself, not why are there others that look, why aren't there others that look like me? I know that I'm at a spot where I can help out, and I was able to build an organization within BART in my previous department where it was diverse as can be. I had someone from Georgia Tech, African-American, male engineer. I had someone from Howard, African-American engineer. I had 3 females in engineering. I had, in civil engineering, I had 3 other female engineers in different majors. And I was only there in that particular position for a little bit less than 2 years. If there's media in the room, turn the cameras off because I hope right here, and all feels good right now to see all of you here tonight. Again, I can keep going and going, but I will stick to my script. Vesta was family away from home. Vesta is still family. I look forward to staying connected and to find ways to help in any way I can. And thanks to the planning committee for making this happen. I am hyped.